This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for the week of 23rd to 30th of July 2018. This is for all star signs, for each of you. So for each of you watching this video, there will be something, if not more than one thing. For some of you, even the entire story will apply. For others of you, only certain elements will. So if you would like more of your own story, if you'd like questions answered, if you would like that incredible, totally amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. Right, I'm going to start with relationships. That's any relationship that is important to you. I'm going to move on to the guidance for this week, and then I'm going to finish up with those fated elements for the week coming up. So where relationships are concerned, and as I said, this is any relationship, any important relationship in your life at the moment. I use the romance angel cards, even though it's not necessarily romance we're speaking about. You get playfulness, soulmate, retreat, flirt, let go of control issues, stay optimistic, and romantic feelings. So playfulness card says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I'm just going to read each card, then I'll come back to this. Soulmate says, yes, this is your soulmate. Retreat says, it's time to disconnect from the world. Flirt says, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Let go of control issues says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Stay optimistic about your love life says, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And romantic feelings says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So we start off the week with a tendency, an energy around, which will be beneficial to keeping it light. This is any relationship that you have, that you are in at the moment, or if you're trying to attract a relationship into your life, there's light-hearted energy which can be used and will be most beneficial to relationships. There's soulmate energy around. For those of you that are in partnerships and relationships listening to this and you want your relationship to perhaps improve, reach new levels, whatever the case may be, this is a soulmate you're dealing with. I will always say with soulmate energy, this is someone you have a history with. A long history, perhaps hundreds of years, many lifetimes. For others of you that are looking for a relationship, there is a soulmate circling. There's soulmate energy circling at the moment. They're close. Disconnect from the world. Retreat. Those of you that are in relationships, it's perhaps time, and you're listening to this video and you feel your relationship needs a bit of tender loving care. It's perhaps time the two of you disconnected from the cell phones, the computers, the television, the news, whatever, and spend some time alone together. It will be hugely beneficial to the relationship this week. There are those energies around that will help you. For others of you, it's perhaps just time to relax somewhere, enjoy, take a bit of a breather. It's kind of shifting your energy field, which will then clear it so that that soulmate energy can move in. The flirt says extend your light-hearted energy up to others. It's coming up again, so that's twice we've seen that. It's as if keeping it light this week is what is most beneficial to relationships. It will steer them in the right direction. It will steer them to higher levels, or it will attract in a good relationship. That let go of control issues, well, that's allowing a situation to unfold naturally. So those of you that are listening to this video, there's a situation within your relationship sector that you need to let go of so that it can unfold the way it is supposed to at the moment. And stay optimistic. And romantic feelings then says, if you let go, if you keep it light-hearted, if you let go of the need to control, and you stay optimistic, your relationship will be rekindled, the romance will be rekindled, or just even if it's a friendship or a partnership, it'll just get onto better footing. If you're looking for a new relationship, if you stay optimistic, let go. Don't try to control things. Sort of don't try desperately to find a relationship this week. By the end of the week, that soulmate energy will be very close and will actually be sort of engaging with someone whom you have romantic feelings for. And they will be real and they will be worth exploring, the cards tell us. Right, so if we look at the guidance coming through for this week, you get Ace of Earth, 8 of Fire, 2 of Water, 4 of Fire, and Transformation. As many of you may know, there's another eclipse, a full moon eclipse on, I think it's the 27th of July. And those are normally about closure, culmination. All eclipses are about transformation. And that final card in the guidance is transformation. The Ace of Earth says, in this coming week, you begin to see very solid signs of manifestation of certain wishes and goals in your life. It's just the beginning of the growth, right? It's interesting that there's also culmination this week. But it's perhaps something reaches its conclusion. You've been plugging away at something. You've been working at something, even if it's just mental work that you've been doing. And now you start to see something is actually happening. Something solid is happening. And the Eight of Fire says it gathers momentum very fast. So I think this week we're going to see not only something starting to manifest, but it's going to gain immense momentum. By the end of the week, it actually culminates. And the Two of Water says there's collaboration with somebody who really gets you, who gets what you're doing, who's on the same page as you this coming week. And the Four of Fire says there's kind of that rejoice of having accomplished something, you know, doing it together with somebody or a group, with two organizations or whatever the case may be. Transformation says but big changes on the horizon. That transformation card is always, look, change is for the better, this card says, but it might be unsettling and it might be a little unexpected the direction that change takes. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, a really unsettled butterfly in stomach kind of feeling for the end of the week. I'm really interested to see what that is. It'll be a bit of a different thing depending on your own life story, but those are the feelings and sort of the themes that are coming in the coming week, especially with that eclipse coming up. Right, so if we have a look at the fated elements for this week, and as we know, it will be a very fated week because of that eclipse, yet this reading is pretty darned amazing. You get the wind chimes, the fly, the bell, the ring, the axe, the bouquet, the horseshoe, perched, butterfly, money path, and star. So wind chime says there's peace and harmony coming. Fly says a period of ill health and depression. I think that the feeling I get, the messages that come with this is we've all been having a little bit of a sort of an introverted time, almost a bit of a pulled down energy time. It's really felt like that. Verging on depression for some people. Other people have actually been feeling this heavy energy. They've been saying they've been feeling this heavy energy. Yet peace and harmony will be threading through this. It will be surfacing after this. There's an announcement coming early in the week. The bell says, the ring says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So that's what the announcement will be about. There will be engagements this week. Some of you will be proposed to. Some of you, there will be a business partnership suggested to you, or it will culminate in this week. The axe says forces working against you. Many of you have felt that this week, that there were forces working against. Or should I say it's felt up to this week as if things you tried, as if your goals, as if your aspirations, as if things you were doing, it was always as if something tripped you up somewhere along the line, or you were working in molasses, you know, it was that kind of feeling. You felt like there were forces working against you. Yet this coming week, you have compliments from an admirer, bouquet, horseshoe, you have good luck. So there's a major turnaround or shift in the energy this week. So it's all that work, all that dedication, all that effort finally starts paying you your dues this week. There's a swing around in the energy. They always say, as hard as the pendulum swings one way, it's got to come back the other way, right? Waiting for news, package or letter is a bird perch. So there's towards the latter part of the week, middle to latter part of the week, you're waiting for news. A lot of you are waiting for a yes, waiting for approval, waiting for something to come into your life, someone to come into your life. And the butterfly says there's a change for the better. So ultimately, because the money path says a money path is waiting for you to find it, and the star says guaranteed success. Ultimately, that big change that is coming is very beneficial. For some of you, success. For some of you, it's that change you've been waiting for. For others of you, it is that abundance, that material gain, that money that you've been waiting for, working for, praying for, is finally going to be coming your way. You're going to start seeing the energy shift in that direction towards the end of the week. So very, very nice reading. Be aware of the fact that you have been sort of like dragging yourself through molasses to get to where you want to go. But that energy, the be aware part is be aware that is about to shift big time. Be aware as well that the eclipse has Uranus in a hard aspect to it, which means big surprise coming, right? But hard aspect Uranus can mean big good surprise, or it can mean big unsettling surprise, okay? By the looks of this reading, for most of you watching this video, even if when the surprise happens, it's a jolt, its ultimate sort of outcome is going to be something amazing. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you would like a personal private reading, I'm just going to repeat again, or that amazing soulmate reading, please contact me via the links in the description box below. You can either email or go to the website and book or purchase a reading. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And also to those of you that are sharing my videos, a very, very special thank you.